Hello, good day. Twin Force Fusion or Impala LFX13. I'll put this in both of my videos because this maybe for Canadian drivers and some northern USA people, this video may you may find it informative. I did a ethanol test between the Shell VPower Nitro Plus Premium 91 octane versus the Petro94 Super Clean 94 octane. I went both on their website to check their claims, and I'm doing this for myself, just as a disclosure, and I use my own money to do this, so nobody's paying me to do this. And I seen some other tests on the net. But for me, what's very important is winter blend right now in Canada, and again, some parts of northern US, we have northern blend. And I really wanted to make sure if the claims are the same regarding the ethanol. So if I went to Shell, I went to shell.ca. If you go at shell.ca, under the fuel section, and then you click on the VPower Nitro Plus Premium. This is the information you'll have. If you want to read all, go ahead. But I'm going to focus with highlighted in yellow. 0% ethanol at every station in Canada. Okay? This video, by the way, it's not to say if ethanol is good or bad. It's just I'm riding lean right now on one of my vehicles when I'm in... on full boost, on a full near the red line. So I want to see if I switch to a 0% ethanol fuel, if that's going to help me regarding the air fuel ratio. Now I did the same thing, went to petrocanada.ca. As you could see, there's 700 locations in Alberta and Ontario. Equivalent Super Clean or SuperNet 94 at 215 locations in Quebec. And this is important, because this is where I got these both fuels. I got them in Gatineau, Quebec, on the same boulevard. So I'm at exactly the same region. And I also, I'll tell you how I did the fuel up to make sure there's no contamination. And what's funny here, if you read, because again, this is copy-paste from their website. Do we put ethanol in our Petro-Canada gas? And the answer is yes, 10%. And if you look at this yellow, which is weird, this is required by federal and provincial regulation. Shell and the regulation. Now, I don't know if that's like a corporate average, meaning they're able to run the VPower at 0, but maybe at an E15, E20 on other cheaper fuels. I don't know. But that's weird too when you read this one at 0. But bylaws there. So the way I did the test, I went 3 days ago. I went to Shell. I took the nozzle, put them in my vehicle, fill it up about 20 liters. Then I stopped and I put exactly 9 liters in this can. And I repeat the same process yesterday when I went to Petro-Canada. I took the hose, put 20 liters in my truck, stop and put 9 liters in the can, and I put exactly 400 milliliters of fuel in each measuring cups here. Odor-wise and color-wise, the Shell VPower it's yellower and it smells different. For me, it smells a little stronger. But again, that's just a smell. I'm not a qualified mechanist. I don't, you know what I mean? I just see what I see and smell what I smell. So I did the test, and for Shell, their claim are right, because I put 400 millimeters of fuel and exactly 100 millimeters of water. And the way I see it, there's 0%. Maybe 0.5% of ethanol, if there's any. But I'm going to say the Shell Canada or in Quebec, Gatineau has 0 ethanol in their fuel. For the petrol can, the claim are real. They say they're 10%. There is 10%. So I put 100 millimeters of water, and I'm about 100. That's a line, which is 120 something. So if I do the math, it's 10% of ethanol on the Petro94 octane. This, again, video, it's not to say which one creates more power or so on. It was strictly to see if the ethanol content. For those who are in Ontario, in Alberta, probably the same thing. Because when I go to Ontario, I fill up at the Petro can who has the Ultra 94. Now, I fill often at the Ultra 94 pumps. Personally, I think the results should be the same. But if you guys are there, wants to do the same test, please proceed and share with us or let me know. And, maybe I'm going to repeat the same test maybe in June, July this summer to see if there's always 10% of ethanol, because some people would say, yeah, usually in winter they won't put ethanol because it absorbs water. So at least we know 10% ethanol in the winter blend and the petrol, and 0% ethanol in the winter blend of Shell VPower Nitro Plus. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.